Hello, Osborne Park High School. Today we're going to be going over the expectations and the Prince William County Schools Code of Behavior. At Osborne Park, we've been around for 50 years now. We believe in optimism, perseverance, hard work, respect, and kindness. We expect you to work hard and be kind always. Our bell schedule can be found on the school website. We have a block scheduling that goes by a gold and blue day. The Student Voice Bill of Rights. PWCS Student Voice Bill of Rights aims to protect students and inform them of their rights. Informing students of their rights will protect them from possible abuse and violation of their person. Student rights are human rights. To acknowledge the Prince William County Schools Student Bill of Rights is to clarify and understand the value of students. More information can be found in the Code of Behavior. This includes diversity and inclusion, positive school climate, free expression, and due process. What are your student responsibilities? Be punctual, follow the rules, show respect. What not to bring? Do not bring drugs, alcohol, vapes, or tobacco products into the school. Bringing weapons or banned objects will result in discipline. No gang activity, and avoid fights. Bullying. Definition of bullying is aggressive and unwanted behavior intended to harm, intimidate, or humiliate the victim. It is not ordinary teasing or joking with friends, playing games or having fun, or disagreements or arguments with classmates. Reporting. Students should report incidents of bullying to a teacher, counselor, or administrator using the Complaint of Bullying form or through the new online reporting option. Search and seizure. Students are responsible for items at the school and school-related activities. Searches may occur to repossess school property or locate prohibited materials. If illegal materials are found, law enforcement will be notified. Consequences for violations of the Code of Conduct. Written warning, loss of privileges, detention, suspension, reassignment, or expulsion from the school. More information can be found in the Code of Behavior. No fighting or violence. Conflict happens, but let a trusted adult know when conflict is happening. Assault, an intentional act that puts another person in reasonable fear or imminent harmful or offensive contact. Absolutely no weapons allowed. Weapons are not permitted on any school property, buses, going to or from school, or at any school-related activity, regardless of where the activity takes place. Tell a trusted adult immediately if you have a reason to believe a student may be in possession of a weapon at school or an at-school related activity. Prohibited substances, alcohol, vapes, tobacco, pills. Any student found to commit a prohibited substance violation shall be subject to disciplinary action. Expulsion must be considered. Students, faculty, staff, and parents share the responsibility for an orderly and safe school environment. Information about drugs, weapons, threats to self or others, or other threat factors that may be harmful to the school environment should be reported to a trusted adult or through the Say Something anonymous reporting system. There's a QR link here to the Say Something app. Discrimination and harassment. Students can help stop and prevent discrimination and harassment by speaking up, asking for help from a parent, teacher, or counselor, reporting misconduct to a school administrator, or other online reporting options. Behavior on the bus. Follow all school rules when riding the bus. Prince William County Schools cell phone free education policy. Here we have the admin and counselor breakdown, which can also be found on the school's website. Mornings at OP. All students must walk through the Evolve system. Umbrellas, eyeglasses, and computers must go past the Evolve system, and the students must walk through. Breakfast is available free of charge to students. However, you must get breakfast prior to 7:25 a.m. If your bus comes late, you will get a pass to go to breakfast. Referring back to the no cell phone or cell phone free policy at OP, All cell phones and personal electronic communication devices must be turned off and stored away during the bell-to-bell school day. That is 7:30 to 2:10 p.m., regardless of location, including field trips. They must be placed in the backpack, away, or in the student's locker. Use of cell phones and personal electronic devices are prohibited in all locker rooms and restrooms at all times. Students who do not abide by the cell phone rule will be subjected to progressive discipline. The cell phones will be confiscated, and the student may pick them up at the end of the day. Why is attendance so important? Consistent school attendance ensures that you stay on track with your grades, build strong relationships with other people in your classroom and teachers, develop good study habits, avoid falling behind, which can lead to lower achievement and increased dropout risk. If you are late to school, any students who are late to school will need to check in at the desk in the gym lobby area to get a pass. If you arrive to school after the first block of the day, report to your Alpha secretary for a late pass. Tardy consequences will be as follows. First, second, and third offense, warning. Fourth offense, 1 hour after school detention. Sixth offense, 2 hour after school detention. Eighth offense, 4 hour Saturday school. Being present and on time to class matters. Possible consequences for excessive tardies, 5 or more total, and unexcused absences, 10 or more, conference with parents, doctor's notes required, suspended from after-school activities, and more. Early dismissals. Students leaving early must either have a note from a parent or guardian given to their Alpha secretary, or parent guardian may call to have their student released early. Absences, students are required to bring in a note or submit in the note to parent view no later than 5 days after the absence. Hall passes. This year we'll be using lanyards given to each classroom teacher. Only one student may leave the classroom at a time. Lunchroom lanyards will be available during lunch shifts. You may only use the restroom if a lunchroom lanyard is available. Reporting bullying and harassment. How to report this. Reporting incidents of bullying, you may speak to a school administrator, your principal or assistant principal. Dr. Kane always has an open door policy to speak with her. A school administrator will take appropriate steps to respond quickly. You also may report online using this QR code. Remember, bullying is any aggressive and unwanted behavior intended to harm, intimidate, or humiliate the victim. What is harassment? It is a persistent pattern of unwelcome conduct based on a protected class of race, color, religion, national origin, ethnic characteristics, or any other characteristic protected by state or federal law. Speak to a school administrator, contact the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Compliance Department, or report the discrimination or harassment using the QR code above. Say something. Anonymous reporting system. Students, faculty, staff, and parents share the responsibility for a safe and orderly school environment. You may use the Say Something app, which is designed specifically for students grades 6 through 12 and staff to report any serious, potentially violent concerns of unsafe behavior or threats. Laptops and acceptable use. Be mindful of the words you use when you search in your content online. If it is on our network, we see everything. Email, Word docs, Excel, Copilot. Inappropriate content, including pictures, will be flagged and will result in disciplinary consequences. All students are issued Prince William County laptops and will be unable to utilize personal laptops or tablets during the bell-to-bell school day. Lunch. Expected to stay in the cafeteria. We do not allow students to leave OPHS for lunch. Clean up your tables and trays. Senior lounge is for seniors only. Lanyards will be used for restroom usage. Schedule changes. During the first week of school, we'll focus on scheduling errors. Students should go to the counseling office during the class period of the scheduling error. Students in AP classes or advanced courses will not be permitted to request a schedule change until at least September 26th. ChatGPT, AI, and cheating. OPHS students are expected to refrain from engaging in acts that do not maintain academic and personal integrity. These include but are not limited to plagiarism, cheating, fabrication, lying, bribery or threats, stealing, and use of AI to complete assignments. Dress code. We prohibit the revealing or exposing of undergarments, any outerwear that contains vulgar, discriminatory, lewd, or offensive images or language. Um, Headwear that covers one's entire head or face, unless the headwear is worn as part of one's religion, for medical reasons, personal prevention practices, like in the case of infectious disease, and so on. How to reach out for help. Talk to your teacher. Make an appointment with your counselor. Check with your assistant principal. Or Mr. Hyman, our security team, are always available to help. End of the day, all students must vacate the building as soon as possible. The students staying after school for sports or for any after-school activity must be in their designated area no later than 2:20. Find your bus. Check the bus board near the bus loop at door 1. Buses leave at 2:20. In the morning, track your bus with the easy A2B app. Activity buses run on Tuesdays and Thursdays starting September 9th. Buses leave the school around 5 p.m. Students must be with the teacher, club sponsor, or coach. And to receive an activity bus pass, the student must get an after-school pass from the teacher or staff member they stayed with after school. General tips. The staff at OPHS have high expectations, and we know you are capable of meeting those expectations. We want you to be successful. Your grades are a reflection of your effort, not your intelligence. So study every day, know the expectations of each class, read the syllabus, ask for help, and always work hard and be kind.